take defeat or I lose my record deal. So I just sat down with some dudes and wrote some hits. We put our heads together for a second and it goes like this. Baby, what you think about getting out of here? Get you out of this bar, girl, get to switching gears. In my Chevy, there's a Yeti in the back with some beer. We can park in the dark, get a third road on. Everybody knows how it goes. Kiss you in the moonlight, close, sitting shoddy, everybody sing along. This ain't the radio song. Fuck. Well, if it ain't under 4 minutes, it ain't gonna be a hit. If there ain't no steel in it, they ain't gonna play your shit. And I wish I could tell it like it is, but the cold hard fact is I can't. So bring that money back to back. Baby, what you think about getting out of here? Get you out of this bar, girl, get to switching gears. In my Chevy, there's a Yeti in the back with some beer. We can park in the dark, get a third road on. Everybody knows how it goes. Kiss you in the moonlight, close, sitting shoddy, everybody sing along. This ain't a radio song. Fuck. This ain't a radio song. Yeah. Let's fucking go. This ain't a radio song. This ain't a radio song. Fuck. Baby, what you think about getting out of here? Get you out of this bar, girl, get to switching gears. In my Chevy, there's a Yeti in the back with some beer. We can park in the dark, get a dirt road on. Everybody knows how it goes. Kiss you in the moonlight, close, sitting shoddy, everybody sing along. This ain't a motherfucking radio song. This ain't a radio song. Yeah. Let's fucking go. This ain't a radio song.
Check out your dad with the swag on the floor. Mama gon' brag when I walk in the door. Y'all ain't never seen a gorilla in the mist walk the line so fine with a blindfold. Keep in mind though, hot dad riding in on a rhino. Got the roll on the rap with the dad vibes. Now everybody bounce with the franchise. Come on. Can't live with 'em, can't live without 'em. New kid back on the block with a rip. Dad got the fag in the back with the drip. Come and get a sip. La-di-da. Can't live with 'em, can't live without 'em. New kid back on the block with a rip. Dad got the fag in the back with the drip. Come and get a sip. La-di-da. Damn, this dad like a river. Flow so cold, need ice to deliver. Drop so hard like a rock. Dad don't stop. So damn clean, he a mop. Sugar cane, down with the main. Dad so sweet that his nickname Candy. Y'all been gone for a minute. Dad vibe bounce to the finish. I can get with that. Can't live with 'em, can't live without 'em. New kid back on the block with a rip. Dad got the fag in the back with the drip. Come and get a sip. La-di-da. Can't live with 'em, can't live without 'em. New kid back on the block with a rip. Dad got the fag in the back with the drip. Come and get a sip. La-di-da.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your fucking clout. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. I tell you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Late Show, and this one is really late tonight. I had to shovel some fucking snow when I got home. So what's going on, everybody? How you doing in chat?
Not gonna lie, you lucky you called me when you did. I was about to fall asleep.
How you about to fall asleep when you're making grilled cheese? You know, set the damn house on fire.
Easy, no, because I was gonna make the grilled cheese, eat the grilled cheese, then go to sleep.
Right,
There's a method to this madness, man.
Yeah, right. So what, you got one type of cheese, 8 types of cheese? What do you got on your sandwich over there?
Nah, man, made some elaborate stuff.
What you got going?
Got some navel pastrami. Cook that down a little bit, make it nice and warm. And you take some butter potato bread, put that on the griddle. A little salted butter. And then you put 4 pieces of Munster, and 2 pieces of yellow American in the middle. But before you put it together, you put the pastrami in the middle of each.
See, you had your cholesterol checked lately?
Yeah, my cholesterol and blood pressure is fine.
Damn.
Just had to check last month.
So what's up, Sue, Destiny, Bama? Be safe, man. I see you driving. Red, what's up? Illuminati, Crystal. What else we got in here? I saw Hound Dog. What's up? What are you guys up to tonight? Just kind of late. Figured we'd hop on here, shoot some shit. There's some interesting stuff going on in the world today.
I got some shit to shoot.
Go ahead.
All of a sudden, there is a mothership in our galaxy.
Yeah, you see this shit? The they did a press release that said there's potentially a mothership arriving or in our
Galaxy.
not galaxy, man. They said our immediate area
In our
solar system. Yeah. What
makes
are they?
sense.
What are they hiding? They're making announcements like that. It's taken them 70 plus years to after Roswell. Now they want to start talking, and they still haven't declassified anything about fucking Roswell. Now they're coming out claiming that we have a potential mothership in our solar system. Oh, Illuminati! It's been all over the news in the States. Yeah, man. Here, as a matter of fact, let me see. X Campbell off of this shit. But I'll see if I
mean, like in like the last like maybe 24 to 36 hours, they said this shit.
Yeah, they announced. Yeah, in the last like 2 days, they came out. Oh, you don't have TV? Well, you're on a phone, man. You can see it up on your phone. Yeah, I'll try to bring up the article. Give me a second. Might lag for a second here. But yeah, they're talking about that shit now. It's just where's the evidence? Where's the Roswell evidence? You guys want to know what's funny? Where's all this other shit?
You know what's funny? So I was messaging Chaos last night.
Yeah.
And me and him ended up talking, but then I falling asleep on the phone. And I was like, bro, do you remember? I want to say it was like a year and a half ago. I sent you that video of that object that's coming in from deep space. Do you remember that? I think I sent it to you also. It was like a metallic sphere.
So
coming in from deep space.
So hold on. Now, before I bring up this article, right? I came across this video, and it's this dude. He was giving an interview, and he went to whose fucking house did he go to? Dennis Hopper. He went to Dennis. He had a friend who was Dennis Hopper's bodyguard or some shit like that. So his friend invited him out there, and he was like, "Yo, I got something to show you." And he started showing him these silver orbs that were around his property. And he's like, "Yo, what the hell are these?" And he's like, "Yo, you're not gonna believe it, but I shit you not, a UFO flew over my house and dropped these things." And he's like, "No." He's like, "Yeah, that's what happened." So he's like, "Yo, you want one? You can fucking take one." So he gives him one, and then the dude said, one night he was sitting there and he had his feet like he was rubbing his feet on it and shit, and there was a burst of white light, and it sent him 10 feet across the room. I didn't send you that video?
No.
All right, well, I got this article. Share real quick. Share screen.
Listen, they're releasing this stuff now, but deep down inside, all the UFO conspiracy guys, they knew this shit.
Yeah, we know bullshit. Yeah, we know all this shit, and it's bullshit that what they're releasing.
Like, the question is not a question of what's coming in; it's a question of who's coming in.
So technically, this was released on March 9th. It is March 11th. Pentagon UFO chief says alien mothership in our solar system possible. There's a possibility that extraterrestrial motherships and smaller probes may be visiting planets in our solar system, the head of the Pentagon's Unidentified Aerial Phenomenon Research Office noted in a report draft shared Tuesday. An artificial interstellar object could potentially be a parent craft that releases many small probes during its close passage to Earth, an operational construct not too dissimilar from NASA missions, Sean Kirkpatrick, director of the Pentagon's All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, wrote in a research paper co-authored by Abraham Loeb, chairman of Harvard University's Astronomy Department. Kirkpatrick, who was appointed as director of the AARO when it was founded in July 2022, previously served as the chief scientist at the Defense Intelligence Agency's Missile and Space Intelligence Center. So this guy's got some credit. The AARO was established to investigate unidentified objects of interest around military installations, according to a Pentagon press release. Loeb, on the other hand, gained notoriety when he proposed our solar system has been traversed by its first extrasolar visitor in October 2017. At that time, the Pan-STARRS telescope in Hawaii detected an object moving at a speed that caused some scientists to suggest it originated outside of our solar system. The object's orbit also hinted at other forces behind the sun's gravitational pull influencing the movement. Scientists dubbed the object Oumuamua, and the Hawaiian term for scout, which Kirkpatrick and Loeb offer in their research paper as an example of a possible mothership with probe capabilities. With proper design, these tiny probes would reach the Earth or other solar system planets for exploration. As the parent crafts pass by within a fraction of the Earth-Sun separation, just like I really can't pronounce that shit. The authors explain, astronomers would not be able to notice the spray of many probes because they do not reflect enough sunlight for existing survey telescopes to notice them. This research paper titled Physical Constraints on Identified Aerial Phenomenon comes following a month of intense scrutiny of identified flying objects. A stirring trend ignited when a Chinese spy balloon captivated the nation by drifting across U.S. airspace. 3 additional unidentified crafts were subsequently found. On February 16th, Senators Marco Rubio and Kristen Gillibrand and 12 other senators sent a letter to Deputy Secretary of Defense Kathleen Hicks and Deputy Director of National Intelligence Stacey Dixon, calling for full funding of the AARO. The Biden administration's previous funding request for fiscal year 2023 failed to fund anything beyond the office's basic operating expenses, the lawmakers argued. AAR provides the opportunity to integrate and resolve threats and hazards to the U.S. while also offering increased transparency to the American people and reducing the stigma, the lawmakers' letter stated. AARO's success will depend on robust funding in its activities and cooperation between the Department of Defense and the intelligence community.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
We're saying that we can have a fucking mothership in our immediate solar system sending out probes.
Well, if
What have
you
they been
look at
shooting
it,
down?
that would kind of
Possible probes the size of fucking VW Beetles.
well, if you look at it, like I want to say maybe a month. It was probably like last month. You had that flap of like people seeing like balls a little bigger than a basketball, like flying around and stuff like that. So, listen, they're just doing this for the layman's who are just now becoming initiated into this kind of information.
Yeah, I mean, us people and like people in chat knew about this shit for a long time. Like that Mahu thing. Remember they were talking. Remember when we first heard about it and everything like that, and then in the subsequent months you heard about that the secret space program had sent troops up there to check it out, and it was I think they said it was like a derelict ship.
Faintly.
Just like they said they sent troops down to Antarctica. Which that one I believe. Yeah, that's one of the recent news briefs that's come out today or recently, that we potentially might have a mothership releasing probes in our solar system surveying planets. Now, my question is, right, I think this is fucking, what it should be is earth-shattering, like groundbreaking news. Like, this shit should be all over the place, right? It's not, though. You know what I mean? Like, where's the Where's everybody jumping around and hooting and hollering like, holy shit, we might have a mothership. Holy shit, aliens are real. Holy shit, we're not alone. Where's all this at? You got nothing.
I hope you're not getting into your NPC theory.
Nah, I'm not going to get into my NPC theory, but that holds ground. But like, where's the fucking outrage or anything for the government knowing this type of shit and now just saying about it? I don't know about soft disclosure, because if it was soft disclosure, they wouldn't be saying, all right, yeah, we just shot down like 4 of these fucking things.
Dude, think about it. In the height of the global lockdown, like, they actually admitted that UFOs are real, and we did recover crashed UFOs, but that shit was like a blip on the radar, and nobody remembers that shit. I'm like, nobody's like, there wasn't an uproar or nothing about like that. It was just like kind of swept under the rug, and people coming out with other bullshit. Like, did you see the new I guess photos from, I think George Knapp and Jeremy Corbell?
No. What do they look like?
I'm still looking for them. Now. I've seen screenshots of them, but I guess they released some new unseen UFO photos like within like the last like 48, 72 hours or something like
that. Cadillac. I like that one now, though. Yeah, the fucking spaceships would probably be stripped in like a half hour in certain areas in New York. Yeah, fuck. It's just, I know it's a.
See,
I know.
The problem is, see, your problem is you're getting frustrated about it.
No, I'm not frustrated about it. I'm just asking a question. Now, like, where? Oh shit! You just made me lose my train of thought. Right. So, there is. It's just like there has to be something else going on that it's sleight of hand. Watch what this hand's doing, not what this hand's doing, right? So we got the UFOs on this hand, right? What's over here? Oh, we shot down four or five VW sized craft. We potentially have a mothership in our solar system somewhere releasing these craft. What else? All kinds of just wild shit that they're putting out now in the news, right? What's going on here? I know one thing. We still got that list that hasn't been out yet. But what else?
What list?
The list.
That shit came out already, dude.
Oh, it did? I gotta look at it.
Yeah, that shit came out last month.
No, it didn't. It wasn't redacted like crazy.
Listen, man, I got the shit downloaded to my phone. I'll tell you right now.
No, I don't need to see that. I don't need no names. Don't say that. I'll look it up.
You'd be surprised.
It could. That might be it. So that might be it. I mean, we've all heard about like Project Bluebeam and them being able to project stuff like that, but is it just a societal thing that everybody's not reacting to it? Because I know people the droves of like researchers and conspiracy theorists and everything like that. They're all like, "Holy shit, this is some news." Like, I don't know. I think that should be all over the place. You got a high-ranking official who's got a pretty good background, coming out and saying that we potentially have a mothership in our solar system, and that we possibly had one back in 2017 with Oumuamua, however you pronounce that. Nobody is. I don't know. I want to know, if you're releasing this stuff, what do you not talking about. You know what I mean? Are you not talking about the adrenochrome? Is that what you're trying to not talk about?
Well. I didn't want to bring that up, but
I came across like I'll send you the video. You got to see this shit. It's just a list.
Nah, I'm not talking about a list. I'm talking about a news article that quote unquote came out and said that an adrenochrome lab was blown up.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
But I'm talking about I came across a list, and it was the stuff on that list is fucking terrific, fucking horrific. You'll have to watch. I'm gonna have to send you the video, and you're gonna have to watch it, because I guarantee you that shit's gonna get taken down soon. Guarantee it.
I wouldn't doubt it.
What's up, Bear, Shell, Wedge, Barry? What's going on? Yeah, whatever. But see, the thing about it is, us conspiracy theorists, like all the normies are gonna be like, oh man, UFOs. All the conspiracy theorists, yeah, that's bullshit. What else they got going on? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sorry, I don't have my New Yorker accent going on tonight.
You don't have your New York. I can do a New Yorker accent. Hey, what's up, Larry and Candace? How you doing?
I'm too tired to do that. Oh wait, hold on.
What's up?
Can you play? If I send you a video from Instagram, can you bring it up and play it?
Yeah, send it to my messenger.
I don't know if I can send it to you.
You probably could.
This shit was a huge goat.
A huge what?
Goat.
GOAT.
Yes, goat.
This one depending on is afraid to explore the oceans. I'm of two different opinions on that. I think they have tried to explore some of the ocean, and they found shit, and they don't, and that's why they keep us out of certain parts of the ocean.
Oh yeah, like the Mariana Trench.
Yeah, the Marianas Trench. Any of the southern oceans, close to Antarctica, they keep us out of that shit. A lot of the waters around the Arctic, the North Pole.
So, do we still have Leviathans swimming around? Undocumented. Actually, you know what? I think did I save that shit?
You know what?
Dude, I have a picture. I think I saved it, where it was a great white shark, and something bit the great white shark in half.
Yeah, they ended up. TikTok took the video down.
No, I got the photo, I think.
But no, TikTok. That video was put on TikTok also.
No, that was the one with the
man.
that was the one with no. That was the one that came out a few weeks ago, where it was like supposedly a megalodon swimming next to like a whale. That shit was CGI. Don't believe that shit.
Bear. I think it's quite a possibility. Now, why I say that, right, is because you know the intelligence agencies have their fingers in Hollywood. You know they do, and that movie Abyss. I think that movie is close to a truth that of some shit that might be in our oceans, because there's too many USO reports, and by USO, for anybody who doesn't know, I mean that's the term for unidentified submerged objects, and it's pretty much the same shit as UFOs. So a lot of them are seen underneath the, like right underneath the surface of the water. A lot of them are seen taken off out of the water. A lot of them are seen diving into water. I do think that if they might have, like, because we haven't explored our oceans. We know more about space than we do our own oceans. So I think there's a big possibility that some of these things are originating from deep within our oceans. I mean, yeah, like you always hear, like, I'm gonna bring up the Bermuda Triangle. You always hear about the mysterious lights and everything for, like, Bermuda Triangle shit. Maybe the Bermuda Triangle, that area is placed right over some kind of vortex created by an underground alien base. Now, I'm not saying that's true. I'm just speculating here, right? But there's just the total number of UFO seen in the ocean is just crazy. Yep. The Navy clocked them at over 600 knots. There was one story where I think it's Colonel Favor, one of the guys who from the Tic Tac sightings. He talked about he was approached by a gentleman who was also he flew helicopters for the Navy and shit. And one time the submarine was testing torpedoes and shit, and it was like a test torpedo, like tracking distance and everything like that. So they had a diver on the rope, bringing him out to where the missile was, the torpedo was, and they start lowering him down. And when they start lowering him down, the guy in the air helicopter said something massive came up out of the ocean. He said it looked like a ship came up out of the ocean, and they start pulling the guy up because he didn't see the shit at first. They start pulling him up, then he sees it, and then apparently the thing grabbed up this torpedo and went back up underneath the water.
You remember that book, The Devil's Triangle, or whatever, where there was one chapter where they were talking about these guys. They were out in the middle of the triangle scuba diving, and one guy was like I forgot the depth. This was a long time I read this book, but he was looking down, and this giant black mass just came up from the bottom and started like swimming at him. He was able to get out the water. It turned out it was a giant jellyfish about 50 yards wide.
Mm-hmm.
And numerous reports of strange lights and
like
well, if there is a map that you can find where they have like certain points, like if you take the globe or whatever, globe, and you cut it in half, like you put a slice down and you spread it out so it ain't like you lay it flat. There's certain points on a map where there's these energy signals. One is the Bermuda Triangle. Then the next one I believe is the area around Egypt. Then there's they call it the Dragon's Triangle. And then there was another one. Was that one up near Alaska? Not sure. But we follow those points, like there's a whole lot of strange stuff that happens.
Oh yeah, I totally agree with that, Chill. Like in the early, we have the capabilities. Fucking Gary McKinnon got his ass in trouble going through NASA's computers looking for this shit, and he found it. This is before they announced the Space Force. If you go look up a Gary McKinnon interview. Early 2000s, Gary McKinnon was a hacker in the UK, and he hacked into NASA and DoD computers and shit, and he found ship-to-ship transfer orders for non-terrestrial officers, and he found a list of ships that weren't in the
United States Navy Registry.
Yeah, the normal Navy registry. They were labeled USSS. You tell me what USSS stands for.
And then I believe he got to the point where he was like, he got like halfway downloading a photo of the ship, but like that's when he got kicked off and got caught.
Yeah, he was downloading what was it looked like the picture. He said it looked like a huge like mothership type platform deal, and he was downloading it, and then that's when he got bagged. And they never brought his ass over here. You wanna know why? Because he'd have to testify in court what he saw. You think they want somebody testifying in court what he saw on top secret computers that gets it, and the court records will be published? Hell no.
Not to mention, while he was in there, he said there was a whole other. He didn't say how many people were in there, but there was a lot of people in there around the same time that he was in there, just moving around and shit.
That's crazy. Yeah, there was a bunch of other hackers in their system, moving around and looking at shit. And he's the one that got bagged. I'm sure they probably bagged more people up or something like that, but he's the one they put in the papers. Because the other people, they probably just fucking hired him, honestly. That's what they normally do. They branch him out to one of the alphabet agencies and shit as like a tech or a consultant or something like that. All right, so I see. All right. Oh. Now, I don't know. All right.
Where's my marker?
Regarding there being a secret space program, yes, I believe there is an international secret space program that all these fucking countries do at the top layers, and there's top secret layers. They're all part of it. I do believe that. Now, with that being said, how much of these stories that some of these guys are coming out with, I don't know. Because if you go look up Corey Good, there's a video of him saying like he extrapolated some information and made shit up and everything like that. And it's people's own problem it's people's choice if they choose to believe it or not. You go listen to that shit. Go type in like Corey Good busted or something like, type in something like that. Like people that like, I have a hard time believing some of these guys that say they were part of the secret space program. Some of the people that say they like, meaning the guys that say they were out there on the ships fucking fighting aliens, I don't know. Now people that report having built some of this technology that goes into the secret space program, I believe them.
I believe that the people that get the same people that get recruited to hunt these cryptids and shit are the same type of people that get recruited into the secret space program.
Yep. If not the same exact guys, they might have just an all-around response team. Like I know it's made up, but like in the Doom movie, they had the RRTS. You know what I mean? Or like Umbrella, they have people trained to fucking take care of. I think there's something like that. Like I'm sure that like you guys have heard of Bechtel, right? You, Bass, I know you have, because we used
Yeah.
to hear about Bechtel all the time in the early 2000s. Now, you guys, if you want to look up an interesting company, type in Bechtel, and this company is like the largest construction managing firm in the world. And when me and Bass were getting into this shit, like in the early 2000s and mid 2010s and everything like that, Bechtel would come up a lot in some of these interviews that people were giving, and they were talking about this company is responsible for building or managing the building of a lot of the if we do have stuff out in space, a lot of the building of that shit. And you go look up.
If I'm not mistaken, the quote somewhere along the lines of "We are the biggest construction firm on this planet and beyond," something like that. I might be misquoting it, but
yeah, I'm gonna go to their page. There we go. Boom. Okay, who we are. What we do. Yeah. So they on their website they have a list of projects that they have, right? Now, I'm gonna bring this up. Show you guys this shit. This is Bechtel. Share screen. Oh shit, what am I doing? Boom. Boom. All right. So remember, I told you guys that Bechtel they manage tons of projects, and they say that they're the ones that are building shit out there. Now I'm gonna bring up their you see the top of the thing? It says Bechtel Projects, right? Now I'm gonna scroll down a little bit. Look how much shit they're managing, guys. You see this? Offices are in red. Projects are in blue. Like, you see all this? All right, so we're gonna. This over here is just this here. So don't look at that. Don't worry about that here. This is what I'm talking about. Our immediate, our lands, right? Look how much shit they manage. Look how many offices these people have. Some of their projects are like research laboratories and stuff like that. Let me see if I can find a specific list of their projects. Market enterprise. Their market enterprises. They got airports, chemicals, civil, defense and nuclear security, digital communications, energy, environmental cleanup and management, mining and metals, rails, water. So we'll go to we'll go to defense and nuclear security. Search. Dream again. This is their projects for defense and nuclear security. Mostly based in the United States. Got one ground-based mid-course defense. What is this one? Hanford Waste Treatment Plant. Ground-based strategic deterrent. What the fuck is that? Versatile test reactor. Pueblo Chemical Agent Destruction Pilot. What? Los Alamos National Laboratory. Waste isolation. U.S. nuclear security enterprise. Like, what the fuck? A mobile launcher too. Like, what the fuck do these people got going on? And why are some of these things named like that? Bluegrass Chemical Agent Destruction Pilot Plant. What? Kuwait oil field restoration. Oh, really? Let's see what else they got. Mining projects. That's, you know what? That may be something there. So, smelter. Like, these people got. What the hell is this? Yeah.
Some of them are probably bullshit names, just like if you go to look up Dulce Base, you really want to find information on it, you got to look up Rio Arriba Auxiliary Facility.
Yeah, I'm sure of it.
That's Rio Arriba Auxiliary Facility, because it's in Rio Arriba County.
Like, it's just, well, like I said, go do some research. If you go and research Bechtel and type in Bechtel and like a keyword of like moon or something like that, you'll come up with some wild shit for this company. Subterranean. Yeah. Shell said it looks like a bunch of white guys. Yeah, they are in bed with the Department of Energy. Shit, a lot of their CEOs were become politicians and shit like that. Dick Cheney had ties to them. Quite a few politicians had ties to them. What am I missing? Whoa, Red, what? Bechtel's building some shit in the LBL? You know what? Bechtel probably built that fucking, that collider they got over there.
Yep, so
it would not surprise me. Oh yeah, like, a lot of these... But yeah, I generally think that we do have a space program now. The some of these guys that have been talking, I take it with a grain of salt. I mean, you constantly hear about this 20 and back program, but I don't know how the hell. I've listened to it, and it doesn't make sense to me. I don't think that's how they do it.
With what you would do,
are they taking your consciousness? Are they taking your consciousness and putting you in a clone and sending you out there and like fucking like putting your normal body in stasis?
I'm pretty sure that's what it will be. Snatching your consciousness.
Because some of these guys are talking about, they took them and just kept them in the body and just fucking like regressed them. Like I don't know what there. That's why I take the whole. I was part of the 20 and back program, or type of shit with a grain of salt. I mean, some of the stories are really, really good. Like the guy Tony, I think his name is Tony Gonzalez. His story is pretty good. I'd like to ask him a few questions about it. You know what I mean? But like some of the other dudes, like Corey Good, starting to think he's full of it. Who else is the other guy? The Emery, what's his name?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is his name? Emery something. The guy that claims to be like a doctor or a scientist or something. He worked on like 70 something species or some shit. I don't know. I think you're full of it too, dude. Like some of these guys have what what's called that. What is it? That UFO sickness? Isn't that what they say Bill Cooper suffered from?
UFO sickness, UFO disease.
Yeah. Like every they have to be a part of it, and then everything after that has to be bigger and better, bigger and better. And like I said, I believe the space program shit, the 20 and back program, hard time believing that one. And I'll tell you what, the only person I really kind of believe about the secret space program is, you know who I'm talking about, Bass. Mark Richards, the one that Kerry Cassidy interviewed, the one that's still locked up.
Mm-hmm.
He's like the only one. He's like the only one I kind of believed about that shit, because he's really the first one to start talking about it. Yeah, he started talking about it now. All these
Yeah, but he also said he went to Dulce.
Yeah. Which, if you're new around here, Dulce was real. The Uribe, what the hell was it, Bass? It's like and they call it like a detachment 3 or some shit like that.
Uribe auxiliary facility.
Yes, that base is real. I really think that base is real. I mean, shit, dude. If it wasn't, why'd they off Phil Snyder? The one man who was talking about that shit. Why'd they take all his stuff if there wasn't something to it?
Or how they drove Paul Bennett crazy.
Yeah, or driving Paul Bennett crazy. Paul Bennett was a very intelligent man. He ran what was it, Thunder Scientific?
Yep.
He's an engineer, scientist, very intelligent man. Very intelligent.
Which got paid off a government contract.
Yeah, and he worked for the government. It said it was hostile aliens that killed who? You gotta be more specific, Show. Hostile aliens killed, not William Coop, not Phil Schneider. Phil Schneider was off by the
Not the way he was
no, what? Linda Moulton Howe is completely wrong. I don't know what the hell she's on. She's wrong, but no, Phil Schneider wasn't off by aliens. He was shot with some kind of cobalt radiation weapon that he claimed.
No, who killed him? I'm pretty sure she meant who killed him.
No, I'm telling you the scenario, dude. The alien, she must have something mistaken, because the aliens didn't kill him. The alien gray or whatever he came across down in that cavern he said it had some kind of box on his chest, and when it waved his hand in front of the box, it hit him with like this blue beam. Now, she's I don't know. She's not right about that one, because he was killed. I'm not gonna say that word, but he was taken out in his apartment with catheter wire.
Catheter tube. Yeah.
She said they were in control of it. Oh, okay. I got you now. I don't think so. I think that part, I think she's still not on it, but I don't think aliens put a hit out on his ass. I think whoever was in charge started listening to him and was like, yo, he's talking too fucking much. Get him. I don't care. Get him. Because not too long before, they took out his buddy Ron Rummel.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, they were wholesale taking out investigators and eliminating people in like the 80s and 90s. I mean, shit, Bob Lazar reported he used to drive around with a Mac 10 in his car. Why? Because they tried to kill his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were going wholesale on people in the 80s and 90s. You can't do that shit. You can't really do that shit nowadays because social media. Well, nowadays they just discredit you unless you really get on their fucking nerves.
There you go. Well, no, because recently there was an aide to somebody who was affiliated with somebody who ended up tied to a tree.
Yeah, you were telling us about. You were telling me and Tony about that.
And ruled a suicide.
Yo, what's up, Dan?
Who's that?
Well, like it's
Yo.
But yeah, they were. I don't think you can really get away with that now.
There you go.
No, I don't think you can. I don't think they can, unless you're, like I said, unless you really piss them off. They're just gonna run you through the coals. They're gonna destroy your reputation because nowadays reputation is a lot. And if they can't do that, that's when they'll come and get your ass. Like that's what's going on with the Tates right now. They couldn't get them through that shit, so they went and got them. You know what I mean? So, yo, what's up, Sean G? But yeah, Phil. Yeah, I don't think they can get away with that shit. But yes, though, everybody, I'm gonna say it. I think Dulce's real. The Thomas Costello stuff, bullshit. I call bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Thomas Costello stuff, I call bullshit. John Lear got into the whole Dulce thing. I think I hate to speak bad of him, but he might have had a little bit of that UFO sickness too. Because he talked about how he said the dude Thomas Costello was real, and that the dude buried a box out in the desert.
Said he buried multiple boxes.
Yeah, with copies of the shit that was taken from the Dulce base during which apparently the story is supposed to go with him that he was able to remove all this stuff while all that shit with Phil was going down. I don't know, because I didn't hear about Thomas Costello until well after I heard about Phil Schneider.
Well,
and then you got the UFO hunters who go do a show out there and they get their fucking show canceled because they talk to Gabe Valdez, and Gabe Valdez starts telling them about Gabe Valdez came on the show UFO hunters. He showed them some pictures of this weird cow human fucking thing, and showed them pictures of these black unmarked helicopters, and they started asking him about it, and he was like, yo, aliens don't wear gas masks. All right, he said he will see like glow sticks, gas masks, equipment in these after this shit would happen. And then the picture he showed, it looked like it looked like a cow, right? But it was weird shaped, and they showed it when you peeled back one of the flaps, it looked like it had a human eye
and a human ear on the side of his head.
Yeah, and it had a human ear. After that show, UFO Hunters wasn't on the air anymore.
Well, they were on for a few more episodes, but
that's because those episodes were already recorded.
Mm-hmm.
But Bill Burns will tell you, they got a lot of shit for that episode. Like, what? That's why the show was canceled. Yep. They got in a lot of dookie for that show. John Lear is part of the reason Bob Lazar got busted, because John Lear would always talk about the night that they went out there and they saw, because Lazar told them about the UFO sighting schedule, the UFO flyover schedule. So they went out there and Lazar was with them one night. And Lazar knew they were listening and shit, but he went out there anyway. And sure enough, those white truck guys showed up and shit, and they was like, "Yo, who you got with you?" Blah 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 blah. So yeah, that Lear is the reason. Lear is pretty much the reason why Lazar got busted. I mean, I don't know. I think that's the reason why he got busted. He might. And I think if he sat down and really thought about it, he'd probably say the same thing. I just heard, didn't they, Destination Fear, didn't they say they're canceling that?
Destination Fear.
Yeah, there's a show called Destination Fear or some shit like that. They haven't picked Mountain Monsters up for a new season yet, which is disappointing. Yeah, he's way too happy-go-lucky. But Bob said they were waving a green laser flashlight. Oh yeah, yep. They're watching the ass the whole time.
Oh, trust me, they know you're coming as soon as you turn onto that road.
Oh yeah, definitely. They've got radars and heat sensors and all kinds of wild shit on there. They could detect if a snake was slithering across the ground out there. That's how sensitive that stuff is. So for all you folks that think you can just run up in Area 51, that they don't see you, you're dead wrong. Get your ass lit up.
You know, now that I think about it, you talking about Area 51. So when I was talking to Chaos last night, he brought up the guy that drove Paul Bennett was crazy.
Doty. Richard Doty.
Yep. Well, supposedly Doty is talking a lot now, and he says that he regrets what he did to Paul Benowitz, but it had to be done, and that he was out at some facility near Area 51, and like they showed him some shit that when he left, supposedly the base was attacked.
I know he gave one interview where he's talking about they had to go to it was fucking mountain range. I think it was Mount Shasta. And they was like, "Yo, do we need to bring anything out there with us?" And the security force told me, "Oh, you and your men need to bring M16s." He's like, "What the fuck we need to bring M16s for?" He wouldn't tell him. So they go down in the brief and he starts asking another dude. He's like, "Yo, why?" No, he starts asking the head of security, "Why do we need M16s? We're going to this place." I think they said Urnaria. What the fuck was the name of it? I can't remember the name of it, but they said they were going somewhere, and the dude was like, "All right, I gotta send troops with you." He's like, "Why?" And he said the dude started looking around. He's like, "Come to the back room." They went to a back room. And he told him, "Listen, there's stuff down in the mountain." He's like, "Yo, what are you talking about? Stuff down?" He's like, "There's aliens in the." He pretty much said there's aliens in that mountain. He's like, "Oh, okay. And you guys went there before?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Have you been back since?" He's like, "No, we only went down there one time." He said, "That's why you're bringing M16s with you." Go look that shit up. I think I have all those. I think I have most of that interview saved. Oh, thank you for sending me that interview with the guy from
South
that.
America.
Yes.
Hey, you got a horse. I think I sent that shit through TikTok. Somebody had it on TikTok.
Yeah, Pine Gap is another crazy spot. Like you know you don't really hear too much about Pine Gap, which is crazy. Like Pine Gap's supposed to have some space, deal with a lot of space stuff also. So I wonder if they're running like the communications out of the. I wonder if they're running communications out of Pine Gap for the secret space program, because that shit is just so remote. I would think Pine Gap's more remote than Area 51, wouldn't it? Isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, Bear, you remember hearing about all the Bigfoot bodies of Mount St. Helens, where the last time that shit erupted, I think it was Mount St. Helens, wasn't it? It erupted, and then they were seen flying. After they were seen flying huge bodies out of there. Yo, what's up, Callie?
What's up?
Yeah, we chilling, talking conspiracies over here. I'm running low on coffee, but I got a Red Bull right there, so.
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired. So.
I'm not. I actually managed to get some sleep this afternoon. Wasn't fucking running around doing anything.
Well,
So now I'm wide awake. And I'm gonna keep all you motherfuckers awake with me. No, I'm just playing.
So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna copy that.
Copy what?
Paste that.
Do I think life was on all the planets at one time?
No.
Shit, dude, I'm having a hard time believing there's intelligent life on this planet. Oh shit, did I say that out loud? Oh, my bad. Will Cut, what's going on, dude?
Grab that link, Wilcott, or whoever. I'm about to sign off. I'm tired as hell.
Hey, you fucking quitter.
Well, I can't sleep in the middle of the day. I've been up since 4 o'clock.
I've been up since earlier.
Yeah, but you slept in the middle of the day.
It wasn't a good sleep, dude. The kids were off today because of fucking superintendent meeting. Which these kids have more days off than a little bit, man. This is bullshit. Fucking 12 inches of snow outside. We still going to school. Talking about. What about Mars and Venus? Mars, yes. See.
Mars at one time, I believe, was inhabited, but something came through this side of the solar system and destroyed it. And the asteroid belt, that was a former planet that was destroyed by this incoming object. Whatever it was at that time. Look, they're finding evidence of like river canals and all kinds of different shit on Mars. Like, this is crazy. I woke up.
Wilcott.
What's going on?
Yo, what video did you post earlier, dude?
I was me and Jeremy out earlier today checking trying to find that damn SIM card from the one camera that got fucking busted.
Now, hold on. Now you gotta fill me in. What camera got busted?
Okay, Sunday night when me and Jeremy was out last weekend, and we was moving cameras around. Okay, the first one we come up to on the lake, when we moved it over to closer to the house, but right next to the lake, we put it there, and really it was about 25 yards from that deer stand. And something came along and ripped the camera off, and we can't find the SIM card.
How high up was the camera?
7 feet.
So I wasn't no fucking deer or dog or anything knocking that thing off.
Nope.
Now my question is, man, after we inadvertently call blasted that night, the next time you guys went out there, did anything weird happen? Or was that the camera?
That was Monday night.
All right, so we called blasted Monday. Bass,
wait a minute. That was Sunday when you was
when I played the Sierra Sounds, I guess it was.
No, it was the Ohio Howler.
Yeah.
Well, it was supposed to be the Ohio Howler.
So now, when did you guys go and move? All right, so we did that Sunday night. When did you guys go move the camera?
Sunday.
You found the camera messed up Monday when you went back?
No, yesterday. Because Jeremy went out last night to go check the cameras. And he couldn't find it during his TikTok, and he kept hollering at me where the camera is, and he finally found it, and he got scared. Because the only thing that was up on the tree was the strap and the backside of the camera. The rest of it was behind the tree.
Yeah, so next time you guys go out there, I won't be playing any sounds. Matter of fact, I just got a question. When we did that, how loud was your phone playing?
Not very loud. It wasn't like like a big speaker, because it's just a phone.
No, meaning like, do you think
Monday night it was louder because I was actually using those 5 sounds from Sierra Sounds, the Ohio Howler, and 3 different others.
Illuminati? No, I have not seen that video in particular. The only video I've seen of something like bending over is that shit that got me booted off my stream a couple weeks ago. Yeah, Bash, you know which one I'm talking about.
Yep.
Start playing that shit again. I got kicked out of my own damn stream.
All right, well, I'm about to hop out. I'll be listening in on my phone, but I'm tired, so I'll check y'all tomorrow or Sunday or whatever.
All right.
Have a good night, guys.
All right. Oh, okay. All right, well, I'm about to bring these up on screen. All right, so you guys heard we were just talking about how the camera is off of the tree. So what I'm about to do now, Dave just sent me the pictures. So we're gonna go up really quick, and we're gonna check these out. All right, so I'm gonna present, share screen. Booty boop, booty boop, booty boop, boop, booty boop, booty boop, booty boop. All right. All right, let me get this off the screen. All right, so let me see if I can zoom in here. Nope, that ain't gonna get it. I ain't gonna get it either. Yeah, that's about.
Here, let me try to see if I can.
All right, so All right. But from when you see that, this is the shell of the camera, guys, and then it's still wrapped around the tree. And then that's it on the ground. Now, did it look like? Did that thing look like it was kind of stepped on? I don't know. Whoa. I damn sure wasn't no deer that did that. Boom. Yep. So this was taken during Jeremy's live stream the other night, and this looks like the camera. Dude, you guys aren't going to be able to find that SIM card. This is not going to happen. Wait a minute. Because it's got, maybe you might be able to find it with like a metal detector. Maybe. I doubt it though. I don't think that from the looks of that shit, that thing looks like it was mangled, man. You're not going to be able to find that SIM card at all. It'd be, if you could though, it'd be a hell of a sight to see whatever did that. Because if you look at it from this side, right? What? Could it have been ripped from here and like, you know what I'm saying, yanked like that? That's why that shit's all broken off on the side here and it's not broken here? Or did it come from the other way? Did it like grip it here? Did it like grip it here and rip that way? All right, stop sharing real quick.
See if you can zoom the new one in since I cropped it.
All right. So all right, boom, there we go. Nice. All right, go back to sharing. Window, Facebook. All right, cool. Now, I was just saying, I don't think, dude, from the looks of that camera, I don't think you guys are going to be able to find that SIM card.
Yeah. Well,
just
if
that
anything,
and just
we're going to do like a 6 foot circumference around and just go for any little bit of metal.
That's what I was thinking. Do you guys think maybe you could find maybe it'd be able to find it with a metal detector?
Yeah, because he's going to get one from a friend of his and try and go and look for it.
All right, but then I hope you're able to find it and it's usable, because being out in the elements and shit might fry that shit.
Right, because it's supposed to rain tomorrow.
Yeah.
But see, a year ago when Bolt started going out there, he put a camera not far from where this one was, and the same damn thing happened. And it was close to that deer stand.
Is that deer stand close to anything important?
Important?
Like meaning like
X structure.
Like, have they found any like caves or anything on the property?
I wouldn't necessarily say caves,
but like something that something may be able to like crawl into or like fucking reside to get out of the weather,
Oh yeah,
like little outcroppings or something like that.
yeah. Because remember last Saturday, I found when we were broadcasting, was out there by that little creek, and there's where that water was going up into the bank, but we couldn't see where it was coming out. It's like a little cave up in there.
So I'm gonna ask you this: the way that casing is destroyed, how do you think it came off? Like, do you think that thing where it's broken at? Do you think that thing gripped it there and ripped it, or like what do you
Yeah.
think happened? What's your opinion?
I'm thinking it was either punched or grabbed and ripped. Because like Walt said, last year that one was punched.
And this is 7 feet up in the tree.
Yep.
So maybe
Because we just
looking
came
at
back
maybe
earlier.
whatever it was, maybe it punched it. Maybe that shit punched it like right here, right, breaking that shit, and then hitting it right here caused this side to pop out. And when this side popped out, now question: when you're looking at when you were looking at the smash camera, how did it look? Like, did it look like it was like beat on with fists? Does it look like it? Did it look like it was stepped on?
No, it was basically just one hit where it was like maybe it
Like somebody took a
messed with the
16-pound
latches on the
sledge.
side, because the latches are on the right side right there. When you look at it, okay, that's the back. Right
Yep.
there on the
And
left
this-
is where the latches would be.
Okay, this is where the batteries sit, right?
Yeah. Oh, excuse me, I take that back. That right side right there, because of that top black part right here below the batteries, that's where the camera is.
Okay.
So it grabbed it on that right side. It's like it may have unlatched it, because the latches weren't broke. I didn't look at it that close. They were still attached. So maybe you opened it up and just ripped it off.
If that's the case, whatever did it, it would have to have fucking
The thing
hands to do
is-
that.
Yep. Because why in that general area? Because none of the other cameras were messed with. Just those. Just that one. And the one from last year.
There's got to be. They have to have a habitat in that area, or something.
Yeah.
Like it's got to be close. It's got to be close to a living area. That's the only thing I can think of, because that's why they don't want no cameras in there. That's probably why that X mark is in there.
And the playpen that's right by it.
Yep. So yeah, I think you guys are definitely. They don't like having cameras in their living room, pretty much.
Yeah. Well, remember when we were setting that camera up and we walked past that a little bit, that's when I heard that chatter coming from the old man's house. And that's right behind the old man's place.
Okay. Now, does that dude still live on the property or no?
Well, he ain't there. He's at his regular house.
Okay.
And he's been in a hospital, and he got out here the other day. But yeah, we just, oh god.
Now, what's the second image? What's this a picture of?
All right, that's behind the
It's like-
tree.
Okay.
That's
where the
supposed to be-
camera was
there's
on the
a couple
ground?
of batteries were there because Jeremy picked up some of the batteries one of the batteries was right in there, and the camera was to the left of that by like 3 more feet. This is on the back side of that tree from where the camera was.
So maybe that thing took it off the, maybe it got the camera off the tree and then smashed it up against the. Now, did that tree on the backside look like it have any damage to it?
Nope.
Because that would have been my guess, that it ripped it off and then smashed it up against the back of that tree.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm thinking would be a good thing to try, because there's certain spots around there that I can hide a camera while having 3 others looking at each other. But in the middle, there's going to be another camera hidden to catch the main camera to see if anyone gets broke again.
So I gotta hear me out on this. Might be a wild idea. Are there any high branched trees there? Any trees with like high branches that possibly a person can climb into?
No.
All right,
You
guys.
can climb with a climbing deer stand.
Well, the reason I say that is because my theory was, right, so you just brought up the whole triangulation, the whole triangulating an area with 3 different cameras, right, and then putting.
See, I was thinking of that too.
So what I'm thinking is, right, you got triangulate one in the position, but maybe if you can get
Have one from above,
yeah, if you
looking
can
down.
if you can get up high, if you can get up into a tree, have and strap that bitch down so it doesn't fall off. Have one facing down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that way, if something walks, if it's facing down, something walks across, it's gonna get a vertical view from the top of it, and maybe it's less likely to see. I don't know. See the infrared. I don't know. It's only a guess, but you might get a chance to get a decent picture. But I would think it would have to be high up enough in the tree.
Well,
Like you
see,
can't just
one
put.
thing I'm thinking too is where the infrared isn't working in the one above. It's using the infrared from the 1-3 that's triangulated.
Yeah.
That way, it's just sensitive, motion sensitive. That's it.
You know what? That would work. Yeah,
Because
because
I want to do it in a tree that's small enough that a big one can climb up in. But if it pushes the tree or breaks the tree, we've got a way of knowing that it's not human. If you get what I'm getting at.
yeah, I got you. Yeah, I definitely
Because
think.
see,
Go ahead,
like
sorry.
last night when Jeremy found that, right before he found it, he could have swore that somebody was out there in the woods. And he even hollered out, "Is somebody out there?" Me and quite a few other people heard somebody talking off in the distance.
Like you, like
During
legit
his live
persons.
stream.
Like, do you think somebody's encroaching? Do you think somebody's trespassing, or do you think it's?
We couldn't tell. It was so low. It was like that. But you could hear it. It's
See,
audible speech, but
I don't think that.
unintelligible.
I don't think that was a person.
We don't either.
If it was,
To see what got
see,
his attention was a click,
if
a
it's
metallic click.
if it sounded like what you just said, that's that ninja chatter shit they talk about. Now you said
Possibly,
you said he heard
but
a
it
metal
was-
click.
yeah, kind of like it may have been like a hammer clicking, or may have been a fence pop. It was metallic. He said he heard a click. because right before that, you could hear one off in the distance hollering, and he would holler back, and it would turn around and holler back at him. Once he puts the live up on YouTube, check it out. You can hear him hollering, both of them hollering back and forth at each other. Then the metallic click. Then you hear the mumbling, is what I'm going to call it. Then he finds the camera broken.
So he found the camera broken after the mumbling started.
Yep.
Yeah. Whatever broke that camera was one sitting there talking shit.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you know why? It was probably talking shit to his buddy, like, yo, look, in whatever kind of fucking Sasquatch language, probably like, yo, this asshole's gonna go over there and look for his camera. I fucked that camera up. That's probably exactly what it was saying to his partner.
Yeah.
I fucked that camera up. Watch, you'll see his reaction. Oh, look, there it is. He's going over there now. That's probably exactly what was going on.
Yeah, because it took him a time till he found the camera.
Like,
Because he kept asking for me to tell him, all right, which way do I need to go? Because earlier today, we went out there, and that was what I recorded and put on my channel. I went directly where it was. But I missed it by like 5 feet because I was looking at the wrong tree until I finally looked up and saw it. But he was searching all over the place trying to find the camera until he finally caught the image of it. Because I saw the reflection, I thought it was the camera flashing at him, but it wasn't it. It was that little piece of metal
yeah.
on that camera back, reflecting back. And when he's getting scared, I was looking around everything else. I couldn't see what the hell he was doing.
Yeah, that's
Because see, that SIM card, you got to think, it don't take much pressure to push that little SIM card in. So
No.
when you put
But
in
then
that
again, these things
punch to it,
possibly
it's going to pop out. So when it rips, it's going to be right in there in that area.
unless they got like stupid with it and started like waving it around, like, oh, look at that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But generally, if it was just laying behind the back, if it was laying by like kind of near that tree, I don't think they, you know what I'm saying? If they were gonna fling that shit around, it wouldn't be that close to the tree.
Right. But still, at least start out 6 foot around that tree
And work your
with
way
a
in.
metal detector. Well, start close, then work your way out, but in a grid pattern.
I hope you guys find that SIM card. That would be some interesting shit.
Yep. Because even whenever Vault can come back, maybe he can show which tree his was on, if we can do the same. Because the SIM card was missing out of it too.
So, yo, Dave, Bear said go online and get a first-gen game cam with no infrared that uses film instead. Seems to work more often. You know, that might be an idea.
Yeah.
Did Jeremy go out tonight?
Yeah, we just got back.
Oh, shit. That shit didn't go up on I didn't get no alert for that.
Red Redder, hold my beer. I'm going to crush this cam.
Yeah, I'm telling you that it's too Bigfoot talking over there talking shit. Like, yo, I just crushed that dude's camera. Oh, really? Did you? Yeah, yes, I did. Why? He'll be over there in a couple minutes to see that shit. Red's like, oh, that was
Yeah.
like, dude, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it now. damn, I really want to see this. I hope. Please tell me this isn't a Mountain Monster situation where you guys get the SD card, but you're not able to use the fucking thing. That would suck.
Yeah.
That would
See,
suck.
we went earlier, and we put one of the cameras up where it was looking out at the power line
Yeah.
across that little creek. We went and grabbed it and walked all through the woods to the backside of the pasture and put out a can of tuna.
Mm-hmm.
Set it up in a tree, up in a Y. And I had Jeremy go across the fence because the fence is down right there. But as soon as he walked over across it, it was a boneyard. We found at least 2 hip bones, and one we know it's a horse. There's bones everywhere back there. Found another skull of something else. Found one, I believe it was the front leg of either a calf or a deer.
You guys be careful out there. Fucking man eaters and shit.
Oh, I know. Because where we went to, that's where we kept hearing the yells coming from. Like last night and last Saturday. Yeah, last Saturday. And we was back there in that hayfield and we heard that one hollering. It's basically where it's coming from. It was over where that damn bone pile was. Which happens to be the backside of the pasture. Because, you know, everybody always sees, you know, the few cows that are right there at the barn.
Yeah.
Whenever bought. Oh, hell no, there's a lot more cows. Because I went out in the pasture and I looked up and had my light and all I see was eyes. I'm like, oh shit. So I grabbed the thermal. I was like, okay, good. There's like 25 cows out there.
Now, how's the thermal been working? Has it been working good?
Trying to work on it.
Got to get the hang of it.
Yeah, well, it just takes so long to upload. It took an hour and a half for the first one to upload.
Hey, what's up, Ralph? You guys going back out there in the AM?
Maybe if we can, but it's supposed to be raining. Let me check the weather.
Boom, be boom, 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 boom.
Okay. Well, it's showing it ain't supposed to be raining until tomorrow night. So we might go out tomorrow afternoon.
Nice.
Now, if anything, I want to see if I can find a metal detector close. I'm trying to think who usually has them.
Might be able to find one at Walmart, honestly. Walmart, Target, a Dick's Sporting Goods.
I haven't seen a Walmart have a metal detector in years. Dick's might have them.
Bass Pro Shop.
Yeah, but that's all way in Memphis.
Oh.
Wait a minute, there's one in Jackson. That's an hour and a half away.
Shit. If there's any well, it wouldn't. They'd be out. They wouldn't be in season now. But I'd say like scuba shops, something like that. They might carry them for like beach combing and stuff like that.
I'd be down on the coast.
Uh,
Because most scuba shops up here just carry, your regular gear, tanks, and all that.
yeah, or just maybe just a local sporting goods store like Sean G said.
Yeah.
Or you can do it the old-fashioned way. You get out there on hands and knees and just start moving shit around.
That
take
would
forever.
a few hours.
Shit, more than a few.
Then you'd have to have someone out there watching too, making sure either a damn rattlesnake or a copperhead doesn't sneak up on your ass. Because Jeremy pretty much made sure he put chaps on tonight before he went out. Those snake chaps.
Yeah. And I'd have on all that shit and stuff to stop spiders crawling on me. Because I'd walk through fucking spider webs and everywhere.
Oh, I was busting through spider webs the whole damn time.
Yeah, till you end up with a fucking black widow crawling down the back of your neck.
No, black widows are going to be in darker places like tires, wood piles.
Dave, stop trying to convince me, bro. A spider is a spider no matter where it is.
Well, those wolf spiders can live underwater for over 48 hours, 4 days.
Yeah, I saw something about like the cranberry fields and shit like that. There's a lot of wolf spiders and everything that people that they use to kill off other insects and birds and shit. And this woman did something stupid. She went and stood out in the middle of that shit. And they did something stupid, and all those fucking wolf spiders started coming towards her while she stood in the middle of that cranberry patty.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was brown fucking pants moment right there.
What the hell were they doing stupid then?
I don't know, bro. So, you want to hear at work, right? Now this is off the topic of conspiracy and stuff like that. At work, me and my buddy's been watching Married with Children. Love that show. And we're sitting there watching it, right? And that shit would never fly now. That show?
Oh, hell no.
Never fly now. And just the shit that they were saying. Like Jefferson was talking about Marcy when she was pregnant and shit, and just how Marcy wanted sex. He's like, yo, I kind of really don't want to have sex with her because it's kind of like filling up a gas tank in a car you already wrecked. What? What? That shit would not fly nowadays. Or dude, or fuck, yeah, that shit, that is like the funniest fuck show ever. Al Bundy's like, I don't care what anybody says, Al Bundy's like one of the greatest TV dads ever.
Yeah. What gets me is every time she shouted, "Hi, hon, did you miss me?" With every shot so far.
Yep, with every bullet so far. It's like, yeah, keep dancing on the landmines. Go ahead. Yeah. What? That shit was when he called it, I think the show got funnier when Jefferson was introduced.
Yeah.
Marcy's second husband.
Yep.
That's when the show got really good because like Steve was always like a good number 2, but he was still like Steve was a bit of a pussy. Yeah.
Yep.
Now Jefferson is conniving. He's got a fucking mean streak. He's perfect compliment to Al. And then the episodes where they're like building shit and they're all falling off the roofs, fucking pure gold. Pure gold.
Yeah.
My buddy at work, right? He's gonna buy a No Ma'am shirt this summer and wear it around. And I'm like, yo, if you're just asking for some short-haired fucking off-the-wall Karen to come fucking get in your face. Oh, what do you mean by No Ma'am? I told him, yo, when that happens, I want you to record it. Like that's, yeah. He said he's gonna walk around down in the city with a No Ma'am shirt on. I'm like, please record that and send it.
Well,
to
see,
me.
that's where he needs to get one of those little body cams like I got. Just record it, take that SIM card out, and upload everything.
Men against Amazonian Masterhead. Oh, that shit would never fly today. Like there was one scene in there where it was the episode where they had fucking Matt LeBlanc on there, and he was dating Kelly. And Matt LeBlanc's dad was like, "Yo, do you got any advice for him?" And Al looked him dead in his face and was like, "Don't marry. Don't marry. It's only good for the woman." He's like, they marry you, they take your paycheck, they kill your youth, and then you slowly die. And their butt gets bigger while you're married, and when you die, their butt gets skinnier until the next guy comes along. You can't say that shit nowadays. No, you can't. That's why fucking Al Bundy is awesome, dude. I don't understand how widespread arachnophobia is. Respect for them, sure. Don't get why fear. I don't suffer from arachnophobia, but I don't like spiders. Listen, I'm not gonna go out of my way to kill a spider, but if it is in my shower when I am in there, I will get a flamethrower. I will create a flamethrower and I will light that motherfucker up. Sorry.
Oh, one of those other good insults when the woman trying to get the shoes put on. I've had just about enough of you. You wouldn't say that if I came with fries and a medium drink.
Oh. Yeah, dude, Al. I'm waiting on fucking married with grandchildren, man. I don't think that's never gonna happen. That show would never happen. That would be so damn funny.
Oh, it'd have to be on Netflix or something like that.
Oh yeah, definitely a streaming service. You couldn't put that on. You couldn't put that on network television.
Oh, when all the women came in on him, and the head leader, she said, "You're not grasping the gravity of the situation, Mr. Bundy." He said, "Oh, I think gravity has its hands full right now."
Or the shit he would say to Marcy, looks like it came from the Colonel. The leg's been plucked clean, but I don't see any breasts.
Oh, him and Marcy was the best ones.
And then you get fucking Jefferson in the background laughing and shit. And Marcy would turn around. No, that's not funny, Al. Oh, I fucking love that shit. If you guys haven't watched it, be an adult and go watch Married with Children. Oh yeah, the fat woman jokes are off the chain. Or Miranda Venecusta de la Hoya Coronel, the fucking news anchor.
Yeah.
No, ma'am, is going to Washington. Oh yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8. Don't make fun of her 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna fluff. Al is a fucking savage.
Yeah.
All right, Sean, take it easy. Al Savage. And yeah. Oh. All right, well, I think I'm gonna hop off here and go play some Call of Duty for a little bit. But we are going to do a
right.
show. We're gonna do a show tomorrow night, and it will be a lot earlier than fucking 12:30 at night. Probably be around normal time, like 9:30. So if you're around, bro, hop in. We gonna, I don't know. We gonna find a subject to talk about. I don't know which one yet, though.
Oh, I think we can find enough on TikTok between then.
Oh hell yeah, dude! My Bryce be sending me tons of shit. I'm gonna have to go through the videos Bryce sent me. But I'll check you tomorrow, bro. Thank you for joining us. When you and Jeremy go out there, text me if you see anything weird and shit. Take some pictures. We'll share that shit on the stream tomorrow night too.
All right.
So everybody, we'll see you guys tomorrow night.
Later.